We also made clear that we will issue an invitation for Ukraine to join NATO when allies agree and conditions are met.
Ukraine has eventually failed in a last-ditch effort to secure an invitation to join NATO after leaders of the 31 countries signed off on a declaration that did not give a firm timetable or clear conditions for its eventual membership. This clearly means that for the time being, Ukraine will not be a member of the NATO alliance. However, the allies have reaffirmed that Ukraine will eventually become a member of NATO and have agreed to remove the requirement for a membership action plan. Frustrated Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has accused Joe Biden and other leaders present at the summit in the Lithuanian capital of showing disrespect and complained that there was no readiness to invite his country to join. But the dramatic lunchtime intervention yesterday had no impact on the final summit communique issued just a few hours later. The communique said that while Ukraine's future is indeed in NATO, the alliance would only extend an invitation when Kyiv had completed certain democratic and security sector reforms. The communique's language reflected opposition from Germany and the United States that too firm a commitment could prompt an escalation from Russia, and if Ukraine was allowed to join the alliance while the conflict continued, it could ultimately bring NATO into a war against Moscow. Allies have also agreed to a package of 3 elements bringing Ukraine closer to the NATO. This includes a new multi-year assistance program to facilitate the transition of the Ukrainian armed forces from Soviet era to NATO standards and help rebuild Ukraine's security and defense sector, covering critical needs like fuel, demining equipment and medical supplies. They have also agreed to establish the new NATO-Ukraine Council, which will hold its inaugural meeting in Vilnius today with the participation of President Zelenskyy. After rejection of the endorsement for Ukraine, the country feels that a window of opportunity has been left to bargain in negotiations with Russia. And for Russia, this would mean motivation to continue its terror. Kyiv accepts that it cannot join NATO while it is at war with Russia, but wants to join as soon as possible after the fighting ends. But with the alliance not even agreeing to a specific time frame after the conflict ends, Kyiv's hopes seems to have been dashed.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.